Hi guys, it's me, Boog
And Dad.
and today we're going to be reviewing the Sam's Club Animated Graveyard Violinist.
Right. So yeah, as you can see there on the box, he is supposed to be around 9 foot tall. I've actually seen one assembled in the store, and
With LED glowing eyes, motion activated sound and animation for indoor and outdoor use, and is 11.48 feet, 3.5 meters.
I think that's
That-
the cord
Like
length.
LED, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, lead cord. Yeah, cord length.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah. So I see one of these assembled in Sam's Club a few weeks ago. They move fast. These guys come out, I think, back in August.
Yes.
And I was very interested in him then. But he was at the time around $300, and there was just
My God!
yeah, it just seemed a little too much, and there was just too much at Home Depot I wanted at the time. So I kind of passed on him at the beginning of the season in hopes that maybe I would get lucky and he would end up on clearance at some point. And here we are around the middle of October. I think this is what, the 16th of Boog?
No, today is 17th.
17th.
I think.
And
maybe.
somewhere in there, yeah. We'll just go with mid-October. But yeah,
Today, nope, 16th. Yes, you're correct.
okay. So yeah.
Okay,
So
well.
anyway, it did happen. He today, at least according to my app and our Sam's out here, he went 50% off. So we picked him up for I think $150, and that was good enough for me. That was more than reasonable price for this guy. Like I said, I've already seen him put together. I know that he is huge, so I'm happy with 150 all day long with him. Like I said, I've really been interested in the beginning just because he is so different. Never seen anything like this. So
Yeah.
basically, it's just a giant animated skeleton sitting on top of a tombstone, which the tombstone actually looks pretty cool too. But he plays a violin, and I think he talks some. I think his head moves. You can see obviously his chest lights up. Just a really interesting piece, like I said, it's just something unique, which is what I kind of go after to put out in the graveyard. That's kind of what I look at and what I like. And like I said, I've never seen anything like this. So, it piqued my interest way back in the beginning. Unfortunately, like I said, at that point in time, there was just too much, at Home Depot, too much of my budget to get.
Yeah,
so I passed on him.
Really rained down on Dad's budget.
Right.
Limiting it down.
Yes, and but I got lucky, like I said. Went 50% off, so I was able to get him, and I'm very happy about that. It's a very large box. Box is about 3 foot tall, and then you can see probably a little over a foot wide, and it is heavy. Like I said, there's a lot going on inside this box. Like I said, this guy is really big, he probably weighs somewhere around 50 pounds. The Home Depot boxes tell you how much they weigh, but this one does not. I believe this is an SVI product, pretty certain that it is. And that was another reason why I was really excited to get it, because they make a lot of the Home Depot stuff, and their stuff is generally really good and really good quality. So, like I said, yeah, I really was just beyond happy to be able to get this today for the half off for sure. So, back at the beginning of the season in August, when these first come out, he came out with he debuted along with a scarecrow, a witch, that I think was also 9 foot tall. I think all of these were 9 foot tall. And I think the scarecrow was 9 foot tall. Boog remembers that one, the little birds.
Yeah, the singing scarecrow.
Yeah, and he's actually cool. His song is super annoying.
Yeah, song is
but he originally started at like $250, maybe $280, like this guy.
Yeah.
He's been marked all the way down to $100. They're basically giving him away. So if I find an extra $100 laying around, I'm gonna go grab him just because it's well worth it.
Yeah.
The witch, she is also
if mom doesn't terminate you for it.
True. The witch was also at $300. The only reason I didn't get hers because she was also 9 foot tall and just too big for the space I had for her. But I do have a perfect spot for him where he will fit in good. But the witch, like I said, I just didn't have enough room in my little witch's area for one that big. So I had to pass. But she's also on sale and very cool looking right now for also around, I think right now she's at 200. She may be at 150 also.
Yeah.
I didn't check. But we did buy, you guys have probably already seen it on the channel. And I'll flick over here and show you right quick.
We have the Sam's Club Ghostly skeleton.
Yes, this is what we did buy right in the beginning back in August. Yeah, and the ghostly, I guess we call it ghostly skeleton. I think that's what they call it.
That's the official name. Yeah,
yes. Also, again, 9 foot tall. That seemed to be the theme with Sam Club's Animatronics this year. But she was originally only $200. To my knowledge, she sold out. So I don't think they had, probably because of the price point. I think everything else was a good bit higher. And because she's just absolutely cool. She is totally amazing. I love this prop from the beginning, but at $200, I was good to go with her from the beginning. Like I said, I don't think she went on clearance, at least not at our club, and I haven't seen her online.
Yeah, clearly she was very popular because I believe that she is currently our most popular video on the Boog and Dad Decorates channel at the moment.
Absolutely. And like I said, we've had her out here for weeks and she has been absolutely great.
Yes.
So like I said, also an SVI product. So anyway, give us a few minutes. Let us get into the violinist skeleton and we'll see what we got here.
Right back.
Try to beat the dark.
Yes. All right, so this is pretty much what you see as soon as you open up the box.
Yeah, once you bust into it, this is what you're going to have. We did go ahead and take out just the extender stands here and these long rods.
Definitely not because Dad almost forgot to shoot this part of the video.
Right, absolutely not, never. And the box, once you go to bust into it, is a little weird. It has like an extra wraparound. I think it's this side. So
it's got like a flap.
Yeah, like it's, I guess just because of the way it's shaped.
So we got, you got kind of to cut the tape off here. And then this piece would
normally be cut in the middle. Yeah. But it's not. It's just a whole flap.
It's like a book. So you flap it open and then you got the other two. Then it's kind of like a traditional box opening up.
Yeah. So it was a little confusing at first, but we got into there. Yeah, but it would be very easy, I could see, to actually open this probably upside down from down there.
Yeah.
So just kind of, try to pay attention when you do that if you pick one up yourself.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll be back in a few minutes with the parts list.
Right back.
All right, so here's all your parts, right,
Boog? All the parts and pieces out.
Yes, not too bad. Nothing like the dragon or the troll or anything like that.
Yeah.
A little bit of work to do here. I guess we'll start here. According to the instructions, these are his trousers. So kind of got them draped over the old Kraken box there.
Yes.
But yeah, that should kind of give you an idea of the size of this guy. Like I said, he is massive. So this is the tombstone, which I think he's just going to be sitting on. The detail work here is, again, incredibly amazing.
Yes.
Looks like we're going to have some lights here at the bottom, which I think is going to light him up, basically. That's built into the tombstone. Another telltale sign.
This tombstone has been around for a while. It's been here for over 100 years.
Oh, yeah. And I love the detail on it. I love the mossy look to it.
We got 1880.
Yes, and the good old 1880. Yes. But again, another, like I said, the blow-mo work with SVI and Pan Asian too, but I really think this one's SVI because I know that the Ghost and Tombstone one was that we showed you earlier. And this, like I said, it's built just like it with the lights built in. So I think this is also going to be SVI.
Yes.
Even though we did briefly dig through the instruction book, or Boog did. Couldn't find SVI on there exactly, but I'm pretty certain this is.
Sam's definitely tries a lot harder than Home Depot to kind of, I don't know, cover it up, I guess.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. But yeah, so this tombstone is great. Just like the other one, the back of it is very, very hollow. So I'm imagining down in here is probably where all the assembly work is going to be.
I think this or something like it's going to end up going in there.
I think so too. I think all of that's going to be in the back of the tombstone, which is why it has such a big cutout here, which is fine. So another telltale for SVI or Pan Asian, this super heavy duty hollow metal that we get here, and this is going to make the upright poles for him. We showed you the extenders back here earlier. This is the actual base. Again, the very heavy duty metal. Again, like I said, we're used to seeing that through SVI a ton. And there's his head. So, I mean, look at this thing. Yeah, he is massive. So, was this prop originally worth $300? Absolutely. I mean, it's the size of it and the detail and the quality that I'm seeing here, it would have been worth $300 all day long. I am even more stoked that we're able to get him for half off. That is great. And, I normally wouldn't say this with most. Of course, this is torso down here.
Torso.
And it's a full piece, even though this is covering most of it. Yeah, another full piece here, which again adds to the value. And you've got the material of his clothes here, which feels really, really good. Yeah, I normally, like I said, I don't, most of the Home Depot stuff, I don't think, your displays and stuff, yeah, sure, they probably do go 75% off, but most of the stuff online, and if they have a ton of stuff in the stores, not the good stuff like this, usually does not go 75% off, because they can simply just sell it to the resale places for cheaper than giving it to you at 75%, or for more than giving it to you at 75% off. But places like Sam's, Walmart, they're totally different. They don't deal in that much Halloween, just a small little selection. For these guys, they might go 75% off. You might be able to pick them up for 75 or $100 in another week. Our Sam's Club still had, I think 5 in the store. Yeah. And online, Sam's online doesn't tell you how many they have, but they're available. So I think there's quite a lot out there. Yeah. So if you guys made another week, you might even get a better deal than we got. But
Actually, by the time this video comes out, it will be another week. So you may be able to get it better right now.
Yeah, we may be able to go into this video then and update it and be like, hey, this is what it is now. But anyway.
Depends on how much editing I feel like.
Yeah, control box. So with him, we're going to get the on, off, and demo. So I'm guessing he's just going to run off sensor. I don't know. Like the one we showed you earlier, the Ghost in the Tombstone, she has a feature where her on is constant. It's not really sensor. She just goes, right? She just
goes on.
Yeah, so this may be the same way. We'll have to see. Yeah. But anyway, so this is the box with it, like I said, and this is the frame that's attached to. And I think this is going to end up in the Tombstone. But I want to move this to show you the detail in this violin, because this is really impressive. Of course, that's his hand, very large hand.
Yeah, this is the one that's going to be.
Yeah, because it's got the stepper motor attached to it there, as you can kind of see. Okay. But yeah, look at this blow mold work. This is plastic, but very hard, heavy-duty plastic. Look at this thing. Look how awesome. You hold it up there, Boog. This looks. I mean, this is some serious detail. And it's huge. You know, this thing's probably over 2 foot long. The detail is spectacular. You want to flip it around, Boog? And you would think, you know, all right, go slow. Let me see the sides, then we'll show the back. But yeah, look at all this. I mean, absolutely beautiful. You turn around and see the back.
And you would think you would never see the back, but yet they still put the detail on.
Yeah, it's even got a wooden texture, a little bit more here. So yeah, like I said, this prop is well worth $300 all day long. For 150, this is a steal. Yeah, and if you guys get it for any less than that, I'm just going to be like, what?
Yes.
And then this, of course, like I said, again, show you how large this prop is.
You got the bow here.
Yeah, this is the bow. And this thing is almost 3 foot long. Huge. Yeah. But yeah, like I said, I think this is a very, very, very good deal. So I highly recommend you guys, if you're looking for another prop at a great price, go pick this guy up. This doesn't happen to us every year. But yeah, go get them. But anyway, that covers all the pieces. We're going to put them together and we'll let you know what we think.
We're right back. And we are back with him fully assembled.
Yes, here he is. Yes, built. And man, this guy, he really is huge. He is absolutely ginormous.
Massive.
9 foot tall, absolutely all the way. And I love this guy. Assembly wasn't bad. Would it take us maybe 30 minutes?
Yeah.
We took our time, goofed off through most of it.
Yep.
But yeah, got him put together, and like I said, I love it. Is it cheesy? Yeah, yes. It does have some cheese factor to it, definitely. Yes. It's not super scary, but like that's really not what we do with our display. It's more, you know, cheeky, fun, haunted kind of graveyard type thing.
Yeah.
So for us, with what we do, he's absolutely perfect. I love it. And for $150 all day long, I would have paid $300 for him and not thought twice about it. Like I said, just didn't quite have in the budget, you know, at that point in time. But yeah, with him coming down to clearance, fabulous. And like I said, I really think if you guys want to wait like another week, you might get him for $75 or $100.
Yeah, by the time this, like I said earlier, by the time this video comes out, it may be down to that at this point.
Yeah, we will definitely keep you updated for sure. We put him over here next to our first Sam's purchase, which is the Ghost and the Tombstone. I think that's
Ghostly
what it's called too, right? Ghostly Skeleton. Okay, yes. Her review's already on the channel. It's been up for what? Since August?
Yep.
Probably. You can see there she is. She is absolutely...
I think she was the first Halloween of the year, I think.
I think she was too.
Yeah, I think she was. No, it was the Mummy Mickey.
Yeah, I was going to say, it was her or the Mickey Mouse.
I think she was third, I think.
Yeah, and but she is epic too. So if you haven't seen that review, again, she is absolutely awesome. Like, so we did purchase her right away because she was $200 and one of the first things to come out, especially with Home Depot delaying. Yeah. You know, a lot of their stuff. So yeah, like I said, she's awesome. So check that review out. But just wanted to show you them together because they are made by the same company, both SVI products, both from Sam's.
We don't know that for sure. We didn't actually, still haven't found anything that's directly linking to SVI in the notebook. So this is just more like a Sam's Club comparison.
Yeah, and I'm thinking it is. If I had to put money on it, I would say yes. Because I know she's SVI. The way he's built, lights in the tombstone, the hardware, everything else. Yeah, I think so. Like I said, I think just SVI has ventured out a little bit with Sam's Club this year.
Yes,
which
I love. Depot.
Yes. I mean, they still do Home Depot too, but I would have fully expected either one of these props to be a Home Depot prop. But the originality in both of them, I think, is great. The craftsmanship is amazing. It's like what we usually get from SVI. I showed you all the details on, you know, the what is it called again, Boog? The fiddle, the violin.
And like I said,
for what was originally $300. I mean, you've got a step or a servo motor here in the arm, which is, of course, moving the, what is that thing called, Boog?
The bow.
The bow,
Yeah.
right. And it looks very, very nice. It's very quiet. You get mouth movement also when he speaks, as you can see that right there. Awesome red LED lights. All of these are red LEDs. So his chest lights up, of course, his eyes. Then down here, as you move down below him, you've also got red LEDs in this tombstone. There you go. So you can see the skull eyes there light up.
Yeah,
and
then you got some more red lights there at the bottom.
Yeah, so and actually these skull lights here light up, the 3 lights that go up. Yeah, just absolutely, like I said, amazing. So you're getting this for $150. I mean, it's worth $300. So $150, they still,
Definitely.
I'm really, really happy that we picked him up. I think far as storage goes, I think he's going to disassemble pretty good to be able to pack him up.
Yeah.
You know, for the most part. So I don't think that's going to be bad.
Or you could do the crazy thing like Dad and store him fully assembled.
Well, I won't with this, but he's too tall probably. But yeah, I'll probably at least, if you take the head off, that shortens him down a lot.
Yeah.
Torso and arms just pop off. So we'll figure out something with him.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do love it. The clothes, again, they feel good. That normal high quality, you know, fabric that you get from SVI and Pan Asian. I won't say that it's not a Pan Asian. It could be. Their SVI and them are both very similar.
Yeah, it can be hard to tell between the two at times.
Right, definitely. But like I said, it is awesome. And this is a shot from the back. What it looks like. And just the sheer size of him. He's just huge. Absolutely ginormous. So yeah, like I said, I think if you pick him up at $150, he has absolute still do it. Like I said, but you may be able to get him for less than that.
Yes.
It's one of those weird years where we're actually getting the good stuff on the cheap.
Definitely.
For whatever reason, you know, people have just not been spending this year. Because normally this kind of stuff is mostly gone. You might get a display at, you know, 75% off or something. But yeah, having, you know, these new in the box and online at 50% off, that's pretty amazing. But it also kind of shows you the way the Halloween sales have been. It's not just Home Depot. A lot of them are suffering this year.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's going to be a real bloodbath, and it's starting about right now as far as clearance prices go. So if you got some extra bucks, you want Halloween stuff, this is your year.
Yeah.
Get ready to open up those wallets, open up the credit cards, open up the debit cards.
And I think Mom's about to pull Dad out of that situation here.
Yeah.
Dad's about to get pulled out.
Put on clearance restriction.
Yeah.
Mom's ready to transfer to Christmas.
Yes.
Yes. So started spending on Halloween this year.
Yes.
But anyway, yeah. So I think he's absolutely awesome. You got anything else, Boog? Really?
Not really. Well, other than we're gonna obviously see what his voice lines are.
Turn him up, Boog. Yeah, we got to let him hear.
Yeah.
Yeah. His audio. You've seen the animation. Now let's hear some audio.
What review would this be if we?
I think it's 2 or 3 phrases. Is that right, Boog?
I think it's more than that.
More than that. Wow.
Yeah. Got a few phrases.
Surrender to the shadows.
And I think there's a motion sensor on the front.
This is no ordinary tune. The deeper you listen, the harder it is to escape. Soon there will be no turning back.
Kind of just droops at the end.
Yeah, he kind of just goes into like a rest mode.
Step forward if you dare. A haunting melody is woven into the darkness as my bow dances across the strings. Venture any closer, and this may be the last song you ever hear. resist my twisted
Yeah, I'm wondering
harmony.
if he's like
It is too
automatic
late
mode like
for
her,
you
how she
now.
just goes, or if he's actually picking us up.
Yeah.
He is. The
Surrender
sensor's
to
very
the
good.
shadows.
No. And it's getting a little dark out here.
Foolish mortal.
All right, yes.
This is no
So now you
ordinary
kind of know what he does, what he's
tomb.
about. I highly, highly,
The
highly
deeper you listen,
recommend this
the
guy.
harder it is to escape. Soon there will be no turning back.
Boo's going to turn him down a little bit for us. All right,
There you
so
go.
final thoughts. I don't think we need to do a night mode. It's dark enough out here to where you guys kind of can see the lights really well. We did have some issues with her, which all that's listed in the video when we first got her. But nothing like that with him, right, Boo?
Yeah.
Everything was pretty straightforward, nothing missing. All the parts were there. He works perfect. It's the first time we plugged him up.
Yep.
Yeah, he was great.
My only really knock that I have is that the pants kind of look a little weird to me. It's just, it doesn't quite sit quite right.
Now,
It doesn't look quite right.
I agree.
I don't know what's going on with the pants, but they just don't look quite right.
Yeah, they're kind of like super baggy. I don't know. They almost look like genie pants.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of think the idea was that it was supposed to be a robe.
Yeah, I think
that's
the idea.
Supposed to look like a robe. Where he's kind of sitting in a really awkward position anyway.
Yes.
But hey, like I said, that's creativity. I will give it to SVI or whoever come up with it, because, like I said, it's nothing I've ever seen before, and then done with this quality is absolutely amazing. And that's kind of the stuff that I'm after. Same thing with her. Unique, something different, and that's definitely what this is. I don't know if he'll come back next year. This stuff, especially being Sam's Club, probably not.
Yeah, probably not.
Now he could pop up somewhere else, under somebody else's.
I will say the musical duet did come back.
They did.
They did come back
For 2 years.
I think so. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. The year they came out, and the year after.
Right. I bet they're SVI also.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't remember.
Yeah, it was too long. We didn't really know then, did we?
Yeah.
It's been a while.
I don't think we were even checking back then.
Right. But yeah, like I said, really, really glad to get him. So if you guys can find him on clearance, pick him up. Highly recommend it. What do you think of Boog? I'm going to go 5 stars. I love this guy.
Yeah, I think 5 stars. Well, I don't know. I think 4.9.
All
right.
right.
I'm going to take off that 0.9 just because, like I said, the pants look weird.
Exactly.
That's my biggest complaint. But I do think it's definitely well worth the 150, right?
Yes,
that you pay.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I think it's worth the full 300.
And like I said earlier, multiple times in this video, by the time this video goes out, it may be even cheaper right now.
Yeah, so we'll dip in and give you a little update before Boog posts it for sure.
Yes.
All right. Well, take care, everybody. Like I said, hopefully, if you haven't subscribed already to Boog and Dad Decorates, please do that.
Yep.
It's a new channel, so we're definitely looking for more subscribers.
And if that's not enough of a channel simply dedicated to all of Boog and Dad's Halloween chaos is enough to sell you on it, you do get the Halloween videos up there early. It will go up at almost, let's see. So I think the way I'm kind of doing it now is it goes up so we have Halloween's-Day here on Boog and Dad TV, where on the Wednesday a Halloween video is posted.
Yes.
But on the Decorates channel, it goes up either the Saturday or Sunday before.
Got it.
So you get a couple of days early if you subscribe to the Decorates channel.
Right. Okay. Perfect. All right. Well, thank you guys as always, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Like, subscribe, everyone. Bye.